What is going on everyone? It's Nero again, here for you some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 playing some hardpoint, some multi-team hardpoint, and some of the map hijacked using the Remington R870 shotgun. Like I've said in many videos, my favorite gun in the game. And this is an especially good gameplay, and the reason for that is hijack's a close range map, right? It's lots of close quarters combat, it's multi-team, and it's hardpoint. You know, you're always moving towards the hardpoint, you're going to be facing enemy teams on the hardpoint, 2-3 feet away from you. So the shotgun's a good choice for a map like this and a game mode like this, right? Well, I get an unholy amount of defense in this video, and I think you guys will all be enjoying it. But today, we're going to be discussing a little bit more bullshit, because there's been so much of it going on lately, and I'm actually having a lot of fun reporting this stuff in my videos for you guys. So what is happening now, the most recent bullshit of what stuff that's going on, is basically Nintendo has came out and said that they are going to put content ID claims on Nintendo videos posted to YouTube. Now what this means is a content ID claim. It's almost similar to getting a strike on your channel, with the exception that if you get a strike on your channel, then typically that video gets taken down, you get a strike, you lose privileges on your YouTube channel. If you're a partner, you can lose a partnership. It's a bad thing to get a strike. A content ID claim is a bit different. What the content ID claim basically does is it takes any and all ad revenue from that video and redirects it to the person who owns the intellectual property that is that game. For example, let's say I was posting a Nintendo game like Mario, right? I had a Mario Let's Play going on, and it was doing well. Let's say for all intents and purposes, I was getting like 10,000 views of video on this Mario's Let's Play. I was doing well, it was bringing in pretty good money, getting 10,000 views of video, and I was just having a good time with it. Then I get this content ID claim from Nintendo, and all of that money gets redirected from me and goes directly back to Nintendo, right? That sounds pretty silly, you would think. So in an official statement from Nintendo, they said, "We continually want our fans to enjoy sharing Nintendo content on YouTube, and that is why, unlike other gaming companies, we have chosen not to block people using our intellectual property." Oh my goodness. Where do I begin on this? Okay. I don't think it needs to be argued that YouTube is free promotion for games. It is. That's what YouTube is. Where would Minecraft be without YouTube? I'll tell you where Minecraft would be without YouTube. It'd be at the bottom of the Xbox Live arcade systems, right next to Castle Miner Z. Right? Minecraft is huge because of YouTube, and it continues to grow because of YouTube. Call of Duty can almost be argued that the reason it's as big as it is now is partially due to YouTube. I think YouTube's helped COD, and COD has helped YouTube. Right? Because in 2007, Call of Duty wasn't really that big. It was a good seller, but it wasn't the ginormous titan it is today. In 2008, World at War, a lot of people were disappointed with World at War, so everyone was still back at COD 4. So, it wasn't this titan just quite yet. But in 2009, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it blew up. Call of Duty exploded. And coincidentally, at the exact same time, YouTube, the Call of Duty gaming YouTube community, also exploded during 2009. That's when people started getting partnerships to get paid to put videos on their channel. It was a big thing. I think Call of Duty has helped YouTube, and YouTube in turn has also helped Call of Duty. It's kind of a trade-off. Now what Nintendo's doing with this, they're only doing it as of right now with newer Nintendo games such as like the new Mario Kart or things on the 3DS, and basically newer Mario games is what they're doing this with. But if they decide to do a complete sweep of any Nintendo games on YouTube and take all the money from any video posted that involves Nintendo, that is going to be ridiculous. What that's going to effectively do is take Nintendo off YouTube. No partner is going to take the time to upload videos or upload full playthroughs, because Let's Plays are a lot of work. I'm working on a Let's Play of PokeMMO right now, and it's a lot of work. Not just the time to record, but the editing process that goes through it. It's a lot of work to do a full Let's Play. And people aren't going to do this just for free, when they can do a different game and get paid to do it. The reason YouTube is exploding, the reason YouTube is doing as well as it is because people have an incentive to make their content better and better and make the best videos that they can possibly make. Back in 2007, when people weren't getting paid, every single video had like some crappy song on it, or if it didn't have a song on it, then there was no commentary. It was just, sometimes it would have game audio, a lot of times it'd have no game audio. You'd have this horrible quality video, like I'm talking like Dazzle 360p, 240p really. Picture a 240p video. That's what every video looked like back in 2007. And hardly any of them had commentary. Every now and again you get one that had a song on it, and it was usually something like let the bodies hit the floor. They were awful. They were just terrible, especially when you compare them to what we see today in terms of quality of content here on YouTube. The money gives an incentive to the YouTuber, to the content creator, to go ahead and make the best videos they can. With Nintendo doing this, people aren't going to post Nintendo gameplay. They're just not. And especially if they do a complete sweep of it and make it so it's not just the newer Mario games, that it's everything. Like, people aren't going to be doing Pokemon playthroughs anymore. People aren't going to do any kind of Mario playthrough. I've never really been a huge Nintendo guy. I can't even think of all the brands that are part of Nintendo. Is Zelda? I don't know. But you take someone like a big Let's Player, and there are tons of them. There are way more than you can even fathom, because there are people with 500,000 subscribers that I've never even heard of that get, 100,000 views a video doing these Let's Plays and doing games. If Nintendo were to do a full sweep of all the content ID revenue coming from any kind of Nintendo game, that is millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. If you combine every single, just try and fathom this. How many Pokemon playthroughs are there on YouTube? Right, there's like thousands of just like Pokemon Red on YouTube, right? If Nintendo decides to take all of that money, just alone from that game, they're going to make so much money off of it, and the people actually post these videos, and people are actually taking the time to do these detailed walkthroughs of the video to try and bring out this high quality content, they're not going to make a dime from it. And if you're not making a dime from it, I'm going to tell you as a YouTuber, we're not going to post it. That's just how this works. That's the deal on YouTube. And Nintendo's idea is like, oh, they're stealing our intellectual property. They didn't make this game, therefore they don't deserve the profit on it. And then that kind of brings up the debate, do YouTubers even deserve to make money from the videos they make? And the way I see it, we're not breaking the bank. There's only a couple of us that are really breaking the bank when it comes to these YouTube videos. And these are the people with the ginormous freaking gantuous channels. Nothing like mine. I'm barely breaking even here. But the people that are making this kind of bank, do they deserve to make this kind of money off of video games? And I think they do, because what they're doing is free promotion. This is why Call of Duty is such a big deal on YouTube, is because people have embraced it. Activision has embraced it. They embrace the Call of Duty community. They know that us as a community here on YouTube, here on the internet, that they have such an active community around the game. That's part of the reason the game is growing as much as it is. If you want to go buy a game that you've never bought before, what's the first thing you should do? Go watch a bit of it on YouTube and see if you like it. You don't read about it in a magazine. You want freaking gameplay. You want to watch it on YouTube to see if you would enjoy that game. Another argument Nintendo's is kind of going with is basically, people aren't going to buy these new games when they can just watch them on YouTube. And that's the most asinine, ass-backwards theory I've heard of. Just watching a game on YouTube makes me want to play the game. Right, I started watching a Let's Play of Borderlands a little bit because I've heard people talk about Borderlands. I was reading about it because Borderlands 2 was coming out, and everyone's talking about it, how much they like the original Borderlands. I'm like, well, I never even played the first one, so I'm like looking up reviews because of course, with the new Borderlands coming out, the old one was going to be cheaper. I was like, well, let's go see what this Borderlands looks like. And I watched parts of a Let's Play, just a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't want to give away any spoilers. And I started watching a little bit of it, and I'm like, this is a freaking cool looking game. That very night, I'm at the store buying a Borderlands game. That's what it is. And Nintendo, one of the reasons they're not taking these videos off YouTube is they still want that. They still want people to be able to look up a video of this new game to see if they enjoy it, to see if they want to buy it. But here's the thing, no one's going to post a Nintendo gameplay anymore because it just won't work. Because if we're not getting some kind of incentive to do this, then we're just not going to do it. That's how us YouTubers work. We're almost as a union. If we're not getting paid to do something, or at least getting some kind of incentive, we're going to just not do that, and we're going to go to something else that is going to give us an incentive to work towards it. Right? That's just kind of how YouTube works. And you look at games that have really benefited from YouTube and just allowing YouTube, just embracing the YouTube community and allowing this free advertisement. Minecraft, I keep going back to it because it's seriously the perfect example. You look at Minecraft, where would it be without YouTube? Where would it seriously be? It wouldn't be anywhere. The game itself, no one would have probably heard of it, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't have heard of it if it weren't for YouTube. I'm sure you wouldn't have either. I mean, how CNNers even came across that game in the first place is beyond me, but he did. And it got huge because of it. Because of CNNers starting it up, then every other YouTuber hopped on the bandwagon that was Minecraft at the time. And now Minecraft is... I've heard people say it. I've never seen a fact about it, but apparently it's the #1 game on YouTube right now. Is actually Minecraft. And why? The YouTube community embracing YouTube and allowing the community to kind of come around this and build an actual community around the game. Not just forums, but actual videos, actual content. And Nintendo is their ass backwards on this. And I don't know what they're going to do with it. I mean, Notch, who actually created Minecraft, Notch, he was on Twitter, and he had a meeting with YouTube today, and basically they said that he could get a revenue cut from every single Minecraft video on YouTube, and he said no. You know why? Because he understands that people aren't going to post Minecraft, and the reason Minecraft is big in the first place is because of YouTube. And with Nintendo already slipping down the charts, I mean, you look at where the Wii's at compared to the PS3 and where the Xbox 360's at, I mean, Nintendo's already going down a little bit. Now they're going to hurt themselves even more. So, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Was this a good or a bad idea on Nintendo's part? Because I think it is just a horrible move by a company that doesn't understand the power of free advertising on YouTube. They're not paying us to advertise their game. We are getting paid by other people to advertise their game for free from advertisements. It works out. It doesn't hurt them at all. But now they're just being greedy, trying to take your money. So, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.